kicker Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready, ready, go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first and 10, it's Brooks. And it's slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, Dragon 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Three.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and a yard.
Hey. 19. Hey.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. You look at this defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
On 3rd down, it's Lloyd. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Boris. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Go! 77-1.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 29, here's second and 3.
Come on. Set Warriors 7, 19 tight. 19.
Off play action. Burris. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Kirk. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Burris. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards. These two teams all tied after one.
And the Panther first down.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll look to throw here.
That one complete to again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, check.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll set up a throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Back to throw again.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one is right down the middle.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Okay, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, start.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Ready.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, it's Lloyd. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns, and right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Franco 80. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
This is caught by McMillan. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
2nd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On a slant, he's got Sanders. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ready, ready.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Let go. Let go.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on. Set.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Burris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice throw there by the 4th-round pick, and he earns his guys a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Packers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing after the interception. Burris. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Smith, get it. Ready.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. That's taken in by Golden.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Throwing out a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He sets to fire deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to blockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. It's a cold word, yeah, people in my coat, money hungry, trying to get some more.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Go! Now Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Burris over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They'll run on first down. Moore. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Ready. Get up. Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Let go.
Back to throw here. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Hey, check that, check that. Here we go. Set, go.
Now a give, right side. It's Lloyd.
Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 67 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ready, red.
Looking to throw. Burris.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Come on, set. 19-18.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Let's go.
Our first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Josh Jacobs,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers are able to at least get one score back.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Now that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard
line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
They're going to look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Running the toss to Brooks here.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
And this offense on third down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jimmy Horn Jr., 46 yards. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Panthers 49. Packers 21.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Burris. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Ready. Hut. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Operating from the gun, Burris.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chidobe with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
119 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a toss right side to Mitchell.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back. They like to run that play there and try and run over people.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Buffalo, 18. Go.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another run with Mitchell.
Still fighting through tackles.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina,
they avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.